up? I'm going to make some mulch today with these leaves, and I got a bunch of flowers and stuff that I pulled out of my mom's garden and stuff that she cut out. So we use those. A bunch of green stuff that has a lot of nitrogen in it, and it'll put it right back into the soil once it's all chopped up, mulched up and whatnot. So I'm going to work on doing that a little bit, and she's going to help me, and I'll show you the process of how I'm doing it. So I'll be back with you. Alright guys, you can see right here I have this wagon full of flowers that were picked from the garden. Pretty thick stems, make real good mulch nitrogen for the soil. I've also got a bunch right over here. It's laid out right here. And I also have in that bucket right over there, that is a bunch of potash from the fire. I've laid that out. I'm going to lay a little more out. And then once I get to doing that, it's going to get incorporated into all that mulch. So then I'll bring up the leaves once this is empty and start mulching those and get those mixed in, and we should be good to go. What I'm also doing is giving it a little bit of a head start. I'm going to go down this, use a pretty big long stem, so I'm going to go along this, just kind of give it a head start so this mower doesn't have to work so hard to cut this all up. So I'm just going to go down along with it with my machete and just kind of give it a little bit of a head start so the pieces are a little smaller. Okay guys, this is from the other day. What I did a bunch of leaves, probably about 6 or 7 trailer fulls, maybe a little more. I probably got another 2 or 3 left to do so far, and then the rest of the it that falls down, I'll grab all that. But this is great compost. I also mixed a bunch of dirt and potash with this. The dirt was from a bunch of potted plants that were, or the tomato that I had up on the porch and a couple other places. These are also pulled probably about 10 tomato plants that got mixed up in here too. So I'm going to get little piles like this, let it sit, and then I got some more stuff on the other side, but just kind of mulch it as it goes, and then once I break the ground for the rest of the garden, I should have probably about 3 times or 4 times as much of this to spread onto the garden and all that, plus some other fertilizer like cow manure and all that stuff. So that's what we'll end up with. Okay, I'll probably have to do this in like 2 passes, maybe 2 more, and then I'll rank it back, see how it goes. I'll rake this back, I'll go get those leaves, and I'll mix this kind of up with the leaves. This will help get it like up in itself, kind of airy, so it's kind of different positions, so it's not flat the whole time. So I'll go. Alright, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to put these leaves out. I got another trailer over there I can get. I'm going to spread these leaves out, and then I'm going to take this stuff, this green stuff, I'm going to kind of mix it in a little bit with it. That way it can get a little more chopped up. Might have to go over this like in 2 rows. if you don't have a bare piece of land like this, or you're doing it to your garden, or you have an open garden, you might have like a container garden or a raised bed garden. You might be able to do this on a big, like 30-foot tarp. That'd probably be about perfect. I'm going to go on the big mower, and that big mower should throw a lot of that debris back into here and kind of clear that area a little bit. I'll rake a big pile and show you how much of that I got out of that. Doesn't look like much now, but once I rake it, I'll show you how much it is. Alright guys, this is what we get. I might actually, now that I got it good and broke up now and in one big spot, I might actually pull parts off the edge a little bit and just kind of mow over it and get it back over and just make another big kind of like pile right there. What I'll eventually do is mix a little more soil with it, a little bit of potash, and then probably mix it with this other pile. This pile is probably about maybe a third of the pile I have right over there. So this is a real good, easy way at the end of the fall or mid-fall. So I'm trying to get ahead of the game and do it as it comes down, and that way I'm not overwhelmed and have a bunch of stuff to do. Probably mow one more time. I'm going to let the yard grow a lot and mow it one more time and get all the grass clippings from it, add it in here, and yeah. So you guys have a good one, and I hope this helped you out with showing you how you might be able to make some good mulch for yourself. All it takes is some plants that you're not going to use, getting rid of, and a bunch of leaves, and that's all it is. I could have raked this a little better like I did this other one, but for the sake of video, and you can see here's some green stuff. That's probably about how much more, and these broke down a little bit, but it'll sit here for a couple weeks or maybe even over the winter. I'm hoping not, because I want to get it into the garden and let it sit underground for a little while, and then I'll put some over the top of it too. So you guys take care and have a good one.